Do 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 do. And hopefully we are back. It is time, Simba. I need more paint. And we're back. And I lost you. For some reason, I had to go and disconnect from the Wi Fi, re put all the Wi Fi settings in. Darn school Wi Fi, ruining all our fun. What's up, y'all? What up, chat? What up, chat? Dang it! I'm out of paint. Someone go to Hobby Lobby and buy me some more Milky White. Just kidding. I'll be all right. I have enough for this painting. Did I? Why did you pull an Elsa move? I didn't. It's the school Wi-Fi. I'm glad to be back. I know, me too. Let's do this. What up, Rough Adventures? Mr.Renken is the best. I'm doing my best, grinding. You always come back. Okay. Is that a meme? I did notice that I've been commenting on YouTube, and people are like, "Oh my God, Mr. Renken, I found you." So I'm slowly becoming famous, whatever that means. But it's fun. We do it for the memes, guys. Doing it for the memes. Sorry, I need to adjust this thingy up just a little bit higher. Let's. Yeah. There we go. Now we zoom in. All right. Now I need to. Let's see. You're really famous. I'm famous. Famous. Yeah, you guys understand what fame is. But thank you for that. Somehow I'm becoming not famous, but known as for what I do. I went to the dentist last week on Monday, and they were like, "You're that guy painting the hallway. I saw you on TikTok." And I was like, "Yep, that's me." I've said I played these games before. I know all the time. SYBAU. I would, but I don't know. It's because like the B, what it stands for, and this is a school. I don't know if they'll let me, but I could probably do the guy, but then on the paper make it something else other than SYBAU. So we'll figure it out. There's just so many memes that come out either on a daily basis, weekly basis that I try to get them, but then I also have like other things to do too. If you do Robin Williams, can you add the genie next to him? Oh, that's a good one because that is like one of his original. What do you call it? One of the OG movies. Aladdin is what kind of made his big break as an actor. So um, that would be smart. Problem out with doing stuff like that if I start adding a bunch of like characters and things that those legends are known for, that it just takes up more space. It's kind of like Technoblade. I've had people ask to like paint Alex, the real person, on the wall, but it's like after doing research, he wanted to be known as Technoblade more than. And so like if I do Robin Williams, um, he's not just known for the genies. There's so many characters that he played in movies. Get Mr. Renken to 1 mil. That'd be cool. He'll have his size set. Grinding's a hype guy right there. You're painting a school. Yes, this is a hallway. First, it was asked for forgiveness, and then it helped motivate the students, and so now it motivated because the students are like hyped for it. They gave me permission to kind of add, uh, continue, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Let's add a nostril over here. Chiaroscuro is a old ancient Renaissance term, and it's all about adding lighting in these areas on the cheeks. And it's actually how we first started making uh, true three-dimensional portraits, because we finally, after centuries of painting, we figured it out. Oliver Walker, yes, I remember. Draw Lamar Jackson grabbing the camera. I'll probably get around to it. I guarantee. I'd like to get it. I'm trying to find a good photo reference to use. They're all blurry, so it's hard. So, anyways, it is what it is. I'm still recording. My bad. I need to record everything. So, right now we're just throwing in some highlights. People in the chat saying, grab the camera for an edit. Okay. Yo, man. Just kidding. And you're just like, that was the wrong hand. Well, give me a second while I swap this fly. Bam! Oh, wait, I hit the camera wrong. There you go. It's all fun and games until a fly lands in your eyeball. Ooh, paintbrushes. My paintbrushes are getting really messed up, so I may have to go to the store and buy some more, and then have to hear my wife go, "Stop wasting our money on your little hobby." Just kidding. She's supportive. She told me to go buy whatever I need. Add a Labubu. I am planning on adding a Labubu. I'm actually adding the hood Labubu gangster. He's like bald with his butt cheeks hanging out, whatever. My niece made a video on TikTok, and I made a promise that if it went viral, and I don't know, I think she got like 1 million views. So when I was like, fine, that means I gotta do it. I'm a man of my word, supposedly. But I noticed on YouTube, people keep saying, Mr. Renken, you promised you would do whatever. And I'm just like, I don't think I made a promise, because I try to be a man of my word. And so they use that against me. And I'm just like, did I really promise? I don't think so. So I think people play me. Anyways, I heard you were strong. I am strong. I have a power level of over 9,000. Did you guys see the YouTube edit of, or not a YouTube edit or anything. It's the video with the AI Bigfoot. He's like, "Hey chat, look what I found," and it was a Dragon Ball Z Scouter. He's like, "I'm gonna see how strong I am," and like he's like powering up, and then there's like, it's over 9,000. I'm just kidding. It's just 90. So I thought that was kind of funny. I have a weird sense of humor. I know. I'm built different. I'm not like all y'all. So the things that I deem hilarious and funny, some people are like, that's lame. And some things that y'all think is hilarious, I think is lame. So that is the joys of being a human being, is having your own opinion of things. I know it's a tough cookie to sell, but it's real. Let's see. Uh, do read chat. Do I try to. Can you paint my name hidden behind something? Okay. I did that with somebody and then I painted over it. Maybe. I don't know. Not right now. It's over 9,000. I'm back. Do you hi. What is the Mike Mincer? What? Mike Mincer? Oh, no, this is Chit from Jay Benshaw. I think is his name. I could be wrong. Somebody go check. Oh, Jelly. Mr. Renken, I'm a big fan. Is this going to be a short? Yes, this is a short video. This will be Do a Lady. Do a Lady. You know, do a lady. Cade and Martin, I'm doing great. Just up here painting. And I'll probably hit up the gym here shortly after I'm done painting here. And then I'm going to take the daughter to the new Jurassic World movie. So, anyways, That is the plan for today. And it's a good day because I don't have to be at a training today. The training was all right. I thought it was going to be something new, but it literally was just the old stuff that we've already been established, and no one told me that it was just the stuff that we already went over years ago. So it was like, all right, nothing new for me. But if I was a new teacher, definitely needed to go to it. But oh well, they paid me for it, so there's a bonus. There's the bonus. They paid me to be there. So, anyways, Mr. Renken made an edit. All right, I'll check it out later. As Ronaldo doing the sweet. No mistakes, just happy little accidents. Exactly. I love art. Mac loves art. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Mac. Uh, the way I teach the beginning of the school year is we talk about what is art, and then we dive deep into why do people do it, and then I talk about how like I can now I relate it to even me doing YouTube channels. Is art is one of those things that it is literally a purposeless thing. There's no purpose in any of this. This has no purpose whatsoever. I can't write it. I can't. It doesn't do anything. It literally just sits there on the wall and people look at it. That is its purpose. But for some reason, people love that, and so we talk about all the meanings about why do people like art, and so it inspires, it changes, it motivates. Get you out of your deep depression sometimes. So there's a lot of things that go along with art and why people tend to focus on it more than just the regular real world of, all right, got to get up, got to go do my 9 to 5 job. No, no, no. It just, I don't know, something unique about it. Look at Bob Ross, for instance. He was a drill sergeant. And yeah, what kind of personality does it take to be a drill sergeant to force people to exercise and be perfection and yell and scream, get down, give me 25 push ups. And then he ended up being the most calm, chill, like, let's put a happy tree, a fluffy cloud, and just everything is just like, and he was so much happier. So, art definitely changes people. It has a high impact on people's emotional state of mind. And if you don't think you're an emotional person, you lying to yourself because we all are. It's a human condition. If you have a brain, you have emotion. Unless you're a serial killer, then you probably don't have emotion. Um, so for 99% of us, we are emotional human beings, and art impacts people. But I have noticed that I don't know if this has to do with serial killers, but uh, I think they enjoy art as well. So does art is it solely just emotional? No, there's a lot of things. Art can be beautiful. It can you can interact with it in many different ways and forms. So there's Mr. Renken's soap opera today. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Just kidding. I'm still here. Bob Ross is the best. He was. He's the GOAT when it comes to art, for at least modern day. Some people just say, "Oh, to go to art was like Da Vinci and stuff." Like he was more. Yeah, he was an artist, but he was an engineer though too. Scientist, jack of all trades, kind of. That's literally the name Renaissance, what it comes from. Where did you come from? Where did you go? You're back. Yeah, I my Wi-Fi went out. Well, it put me on my 5G on my phone, and then it wouldn't let me reconnect to the Wi-Fi. So I had to forget the network, put the new password in, reboot my phone, and start over. And then I re-put live. There's a part two. Oh, I just saying part two because I was live an hour ago, and then it died, and so I had to turn live back on. Infinite Galaxy. So basically, part one was me putting the first layer of paint on, and now part two is adding the highlights and shadows. So my edit cooked. Did it? You sure? Hopefully, I did it right this time. What? Well, Your favorite painting do you made of all time? Oh man, I, I don't know. When people ask you like, "What's your favorite?" Like, how do you decide which one's the best of the best? Like how you interacted and felt about it overall? Like, I don't know. I like a lot of them. So just say this one is the best. I don't know. Are we talking about the memes that we painted? Um, my favorite. Uh, I don't know. That's a tough one. In my classroom, I have a picture of Trunks. Like he did an energy. I thought that turned out pretty good. My favorite though, I don't know. Could you add Christopher Reeve to the wall of legends? Is he the Winnie the Pooh guy? I think. Anyways, it's like, what's your favorite color? I don't know. I like blue. I like gray. I like different variations of blue, and I don't know. Curry staff made an edit too. Uh oh, guys. All these edits. What am I gonna do with my life? I'm famous. People make an edit to me. Who would have thought? I made it big, Dad. If you're watching, Dad, Mom, this one's for you. Mr.Renken, he's famous. People making edits of him. Yours is pink. Okay, pink's a cool color. Pink is it's a tint of red. So you like red? Well, but technically it's a positive version of red because anytime you add white to a color, it adds a positive aspect to it, kind of like innocence and purity and perfection and stuff. That's what white does. So red's an evil, angry, war, death, murder color. So it makes it more lovely. So that's where we get the idea of pink. And then we gendered it. So there's another soap opera for color theory. So yep. Can you add Angel Reese? She's the women's basketball player that always like supposedly can't make it. Like people made videos of her like in Reese's. Like there's like a Reese's cereal, and they're like trying to throw the box of cereal in the Walmart cart, and it would just fall on the ground. Uh, I think that's Angel Reese. Christopher Reeve is the Superman. Oh yeah, he was the original Superman guy. That's right. That's Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Robin. That's what I was thinking. I'm an idiot. Anyways, or a boat kid. Yeah, he's on there. We've added. I added him. It was the last one I just did. It was one of my newest YouTube shorts that you guys need to go. If you haven't watched, go watch. Now, the Mr. Lamar Jackson is going to spread and go viral. Hopefully, I don't know. There's so many Lamar Jackson edits. So are we still on that meme, Lamar Jackson edit, or have we moved on? That is the $1 million question. So, anyways, back to painting. Somehow I'm painting the ones down on the floor right now, so it's like I have to hunch over and it's gonna kill my back. What am I gonna do? I played these games. I was gonna do it today, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize in advance. I'm sorry. I was gonna do it, and then this one popped up, and so technically I shouldn't do that. I played these games before because it didn't win the vote. It lost, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I probably should have did it on the release of the new season, but I started the Legends wall. It's my own fault. I'm doing too much too fast all the time. Nelson Mandela, yeah, that'd be good. Do a Lamar Jackson painting? Yeah, I'll probably get it up there. Max the Sexton, second. Oh my God, I can't speak. What's up? Double dip. Hello, Tristan. Hello, and Nelson Mandela. Yeah, well, that'd be a legend. That'd be a good idea. Let me put some highlights on these fingers. Highlights and shadows. A lighter color than a darker color. It's actually fairly easy to paint realism. Like if you want it like hyper realism, okay, things start to get a little difficult. It's all about time. Hyperrealism's all about it's just time consuming. But everything else is realism and stuff. It's all possible. It's just whether you're putting something that's lighter in an area that's supposedly lighter, and then thing that's darker somewhere that's darker, and then you just add an outline around it. Boom. But outlines are for cartoons, and I probably shouldn't use outlines, but I do it anyway. Can I do Diego Maradona on the Wall of Legends? I don't know who that is. Double dip. So, where is the school at? It's in Oklahoma. We're like a small town, Tecumseh. I'm from South Africa. Dang. Are you in South Africa right now? I was like, we're international again, guys. We're going international. Ooh, let's see. Got a highlight there, ear light, everywhere a highlight. Old McDonald had a farm. Let's see. I probably should put one around the elbow here. The only problem about doing a live is I have to like position the camera and set. Like if I wasn't on camera, I'd probably be laying on the floor right now painting. So you guys make it harder on me to paint. Are you happy that the Oklahoma City Thunder won the finals? I don't really watch basketball, but it's exciting. They spent a lot of money to move them over here, and they've had decent teams for a while. It's just finally to win. But all the PR, everybody's like, "Oh, it's because of the ref. It was bought and paid for." It kind of seemed like it. I don't think I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't think sports are sports anymore. I think they're just betting platforms, and it's all pre-planned. They already know who's going to win, so that companies can for sure be on the top of the bets and make money. I think different cities they go, oh, we need to bring money to our city, so we're going to be building and developing all these new high rises, and they're like, oh, if we bring in the sports entertainment, we'll bring money, and so it's all about money. Follow the money, people. Just me loves the videos. Well, thank you. I love you that you love the videos. So Curry Steph understands what I'm talking about. W grinding, LOL. All right, so people are watching Grinding's edit. All right, I guess I'll have something to do later. I gotta check it out. Let's see. We need to add highlights on this hair. All right, we're gonna start with some orange. Add some of the milky white. Add some regular white. Let's hit the record button over here, and we will paint up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, over and over, back and forth. And stop recording. I should be more famous. If I started doing YouTube 10 years ago, I'd probably be more famous. Just because I noticed that people that started doing YouTube when it first came out, they've already established, and they kind of like own all the real estate base of videos, and then it's just hard to be a new content creator on a platform that already has a lot of creators on it. Because that's another thing I teach is in art class is, you know how many people are out there that do art? Millions. And then if you count all the dead ones, probably uh, hundreds of millions. So that's a lot of people to compete against. You know how many videos are uploaded a day on YouTube? Yeah. Let that one sink in. It's millions. So just one video out of millions. But there's millions of people watch, so it's like you can be found, but how many people find your stuff? It's tough. Cover the camera for an edit. Again, another one. Are you crazy? I'm trying to paint here, guys. You're going to make me crash out. Just kidding. I don't crash out. Oh, wrong hand. Okay. Which hand is it? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. If I do the wrong hand, you can go into your settings and you can flip it. Because right now, this is mirrored. So if you flip it the other way, then it'll say the thing in the correct order. So if you're editing videos, you should know that by now. So if I put the wrong hand up, that's your fault. Just kidding. It's not your fault. It's just you can edit yourself. Oh, let's see. I think it's time for the shadows. I think I'm gonna finish the hair real fast, and then I'll work on the face again. And then I think I'll probably just use a Poshka pen for the glasses. Cover the I thought we already did this, or we just not moved on. Uh, you're welcome. All right, shadows. Shadows. The only problem about painting these ones that are down here on the floor, it's hard. It hurts my back. And then, like, I always like to step back and look at it. And so, but having it being on the floor, it just have to be like all up in the business of it. And so I can't quite see what I'm doing. So when I make mistakes, I always see the mistakes later. Um, it is what it is. If I wasn't recording, I'd do a better job, but y'all stuck around. You forced me to stay. So, anyways, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. How y'all doing tonight? Thanks for coming out. Chester Bennington. Yeah, we'll get him up there. He's one of my favorite singers. Anyways, one more time. I'll make an edit. Really? We're doing this again. Just let me paint. Just try again. You're welcome. Let's see. Turtle Bear. Turtle Bear's in the house. What's up, Turtle Bear? I thought you were already here. Or is it because I had to log off because my internet died? Let's see. I feel like I need to add some more orange to this. My brown is too dark. I could be wrong. I don't know. Doesn't matter. You guys, most of y'all don't even know what this is, so it's okay. Miss River having a press conference. Oh yeah. What are your thoughts on the mods deleting comments from spammers? Do you think you should continue or stop? In my opinion, you should. I don't care if people spam. There's not enough messages to like have to stop spamming. There's not like maybe if we had 100 people here, then mod stop the spammers. But when there's only like 20 people here and the chat's not moving very fast, it doesn't matter. I think the spamming is not bad. It's the spamming is entertainment. It's its own form of entertainment, if that makes sense. So spamming does not bother me. Even when I watch like streamers and stuff, spamming doesn't bother. But also, I'm not really like trying to get the streamer's attention with my own. I think a lot of people when they spam, they want the attention. They want them to be responded to, which is fine. Because half the time, like I'm looking this way, I'm not even reading chat, and so you'll send a message, and then you're just like, "Oh, I wanted an answer, but oh, he didn't see the answer, so I'll post it again." And so what I would do is just if you're wanting something answered, just wait till I look at the camera and then type something. So can be you say my name, Clocks, the admire, yo, Jandal Clips, what's up? Just me. If I make an edit, will you comment if I tag you? Of course. I'm one of those guys that I always come through. I'm like Slim Jim. You mentioned at Mr.Renken, he comes through. If I get a notification, I always respond. So that's usually how that works. Now, if I get to like 1,000,000 subscribers, I don't know. I'll still try to get to them all. What am I doing? I'm painting Chit, the Do It Lady meme on the meme wall. So, anyways, that is our game plan right now. Ooh, do it, lady. And a lot of you probably don't know what it is, and that's okay because it is very new. But you will see it. I guarantee it. You will know who this is. Uh, he will be on the internet everywhere. You will not be. This is like, anybody know what The Office is? Do you know who Dwight Schrute is? You will know who this guy is. Now, will he be bigger than The Office? I doubt it. Um, but he is he is getting his rounds of the internet. Maybe your generation won't understand, but the older generation will. And the thing about me and my demographics of what I make stuff for is I have a very big variety of stuff. People that show up to lives, they're not older, it's younger. But the people that watch my videos, I've got people in their 60s watching my videos. So I try to get a variety. Um, that's why on the memes is I have old memes, new memes. Try to hit every decade of memes, so different generations, different just nostalgia for others. Anyways, what am I doing? Can you shout me out in your next video? Jandal clips. But what am I shouting you out for? What did you do? What are you getting the shout out for? Like, you commented like on a video saying, "Hey, you should do this." You were the person that came up with the idea. I'll shout. I put you should do that for. Uh, I think it was a couple of people. Like I did the Mickey Mouse. I shouted out the person that gave me the idea of Mickey Mouse with a lightsaber. If I'm doing a profile picture, I shout out whose profile picture, and then usually if that person comments, and then I pin their comment. Uh, so Steelers edits my hype guy. He always hypes me up. He gets me motivated. Oh, let's see. Let's add some orange up here. I think I added too much orange. Back and forth. This is what painting's all about. Happy accidents, guys. That's what Bob Ross talks about. You paint stuff, just add a little paint here. Whooshy, 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 whooshy with the paint there. You never get shouted out. Jandal Clips. I'm shouting you out right now. Guys, Jandal Clips in the chat. Now, if I do your profile picture, I'll add you. But that's if I don't know who's next. I know I'm working on. Who was it? He was here earlier. Uh, anyways, I've started 10 profile pictures. I'm not working on them. So I just get them done. I'll probably start painting at like 11 o'clock at night. Go to bed at like 3 in the morning. You want to shout out in a short? Well, I don't know. I only shout people out as it is intended to the short. So that's how that works. Your shout out was in the live chat. Trust. Yeah. Uh, you shout me out. That's fine. It's cool. You're a moderator. Wait. Some people are very what do you call it? They're all about themselves. Egocentric. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. That's okay. It's a generational thing. You guys have been born and introduced into a world. If you're hungry, go to McDonald's. They'll make you food right away. You don't have to wait for nothing. You bored, Netflix, YouTube, Twitch. You got entertainment forever. For me, it was you got to go outside, go play. You thirsty, go get the drinking hose. You guys are like, I need a bottle of water. I need my Stanley cup. So different generations, different insecurities and problems. It's nothing bad. It's just you guys are born into egocentric ideology. Me, 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 me. But you know what I'm talking about. Well, like this. Top of his head feels off right here. But in the picture, there's a big light highlight that goes on here. What if I just balance it out and bring the highlight up all across the whole thing? And then maybe even over here too. And if I don't like it, I'll just add the shadow again on both sides. Back and forth, light and dark, light and dark, light and dark. Yeah, I had one kid go, draw my profile picture or I'm going to unsub. Okay, bye. Uh, that's fine. I'm not all about, I don't like people like that. Whoa, whoop, 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 whoop. You're a beautiful person who stands out to the haters of Renken. Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it. Same as you mods. I do have a few mods. Do crying Jeff the shark meme? I'll look into that one. I actually don't know that one. So, what's up? I've been here since day meme uno. For real anime? What was the first meme then? Trust the process. Anime enthusiast. Are you a dog or a cat guy? I both. I have a dog and I have cats. So I grew up with cat, and then I think I'm allergic to it. Allergic to cats, but I still like them. But I've just always had dogs in my life. Had a pug for like 15 years. He was my favorite dog. Um, like he was my dog. Like after you move out and you get to own your own pets, but when you're a kid and it's just like your parents' dog, like yeah, they're your dogs and you raised them and took care of them as a kid. But when you get older and move out, there's just the things that you buy and do. They just feel like more like, all right, these are the things that I've established. Why do you come to school in the summer? Well, I gotta make YouTube content. What would y'all do? What would you do without me? I gotta create entertainment. That and I like painting, and this is painting at home. I get distracted. I have to mow the grass, and my daughter will be like, "Dad, do this with me." So I come up here and I can put on my headphones and just listen to music and just paint. It's just relaxing. So, anyways, bro says, "Is it Kersey Castillo?" Anyways, same. You love pugs. All right. My favorite dog. Yep. Favorite dog breed is pug. Favorite animal of all time is a sea otter. So, you have been pugged. Please, King Sir Gondon, which is your favorite meme to draw? Oh, my favorite meme to draw was the Goku drip. Not the greatest, but it looks the coolest. But I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. And my favorite one that was fun to draw was the Shrek meme because it was the only one that was kind of like original. I changed up the concept of the Shrek Jam and made it more. Uh, I don't know because I added the JBL speaker, so it's like I combined two memes into one. Which is kind of like this. This is two memes into one, and so I like things like this. It's taking like an original meme and putting a spin on it. It's kind of like parody art, if you think of it that way. Very funny. Let's see. There you look good, brother. Oh, thank you. I saw. I did my hair today. Tiger VR. I said your name. You're welcome. I thought of a meme idea. Okay. Quinn still lives. This guy that said I was doing his. I told you I'm doing his profile picture because I'm already working on it, so that means I can say it. Spider-Man pointing at each other. All right, that is my favorite meme of all time. I just haven't painted it yet. And so it will go on this wall. Or if I don't, then I have to quit painting altogether. I'll have to just delete my whole YouTube account if I don't do it. So, anyways, you need LeBron on here. I have LeBron Sunshine on the first wall. So, I don't know. If we need to find a different LeBron meme, maybe. So, Miss Reagan, you are so strong, deep into, and your power draw. Wait, I can't read all this. Your powers drawing on a school wall, taking the time, hours. See, people don't understand. Years of uh, feeling a haul in. You need to get some rewards, otherwise, it's not fair. I get joy out of it to just do it, and it'd be nice to like get paid and stuff. Like that's all a bonus, but I find joy in the actual just doing it myself. So this goes back to different people. Like I my mindset goes back and forth. Like sometimes I do things just out of just generosity, but sometimes I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. So for me, I'm painting this for me. Like no one told me to do this. I wanted to do it and I do it. But sometimes I'll be told like, "Hey, we need you to do this," and I was like, "Fine," and then like I don't get any recognition or anything for it. And then I get it. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. So it's just one of those things. You'll go through life. People will use you, abuse you, um, appreciate you, and not appreciate you. It's part of life. So, but for me, this wall, like stuff like that, painting this hallway, this is for me more than anything. So that's why I'm up here every day. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, how dare you? You should be at home enjoying it." Like I am enjoying myself. This is me enjoying myself. So they won money. Yeah. So I don't know. I'll get paid somehow, some way for doing this. It just YouTube, it'll come in. I'll make ad revenue at some point. I'm not making any money right now, but at some point it'll happen if I just keep doing what I'm doing. So, who is Mr. Renken's number one fan, or who do I who's my biggest role model? Or I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. That's too. I have too many role models. Like you say, I was like a teacher. There was a teacher that I looked up to. School. So, anyways, I noticed I'm getting distracted. Y'all distracted me again. I blame chat. I gotta lock in. All right, we doing the face. We gotta add shadows. So we need some orange and some brown and some skin tone, and I need more orange. I feel like that's too dark though. How dark do we go? That is the question. All right, how about you all come up here and you do it for me? Anybody? Anybody? Any takers? Oh, the shadows. I know, the shadows. Shadows. These are the areas in which light does not reach because something is blocking it. And some shadows are very, very dark, and some shadows not so intense. But they exist. And so it goes back to balance. We find the balance. Oh, I can't. Who moved my camera? I painted that shadow, and it wasn't even in the camera. Ah, we got to do it again. Oh well, it's all right. We have this other eye. We have this other side to do and add a shadow. A lot of people have these like weird little shadows under their eyes. I know in older people it's more pronounced and it's just wrinkles or whatever you call it, but it exists. It's because the eyelids. There's an upper eyelid and a lower eyelid. A lot of people don't pay attention to those, and so I try to put it in there. I also try to exaggerate certain things sometimes, like shadows, make them more aggressive than they really are. Because in the end of the day, it's my painting. Uh, I get to make it however I make it. People judge it, be like, that doesn't look good. That's not real. Oh my God, that looks nothing like it. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes I paint things and they turn out good, and sometimes they don't. Either way, I still enjoyed the process of painting it. So uh, we win some, we lose some. So way of life. And also, this wall's got a weird texture to it, so it is a pain in the butt to paint on. Um, but sometimes that texture helps. I noticed that when you draw on paper, they make paper in different textures for a reason. Um, Helps capture the material you're using. So if you're using graphite like a pencil, the texture will hold the the graphite in those little crevices. And so, yippers! Not really a shadow over here, but I'm gonna add one anyway. I can adjust the light however I want. I got put in a timeout. I'm sorry. You're probably spamming. I wasn't looking. Yes, I'm still in school. I'm always here. I live at the school, guys. I live here. Get over it. Hmm. See how I made that like dirty and fuzzy? I'll blend it in later. That's okay. Don't say womp womp. That is Matt. Whatever. I meant turn. I don't know. So mods are jumping in. They're holding people accountable. I don't know. Busy. I told my wife I was gonna paint more and talk less, but I'll still talk. I'm just trying to get the painting done and chit chat at the same time. Um, Trying to multitask. So if I miss your message, your comment, I'm sorry. We'll get it. Maybe I'll get back to you. Maybe I'll pop my head up and I'll see what you said. But spammers are getting timed out. Um, don't be a spammer. Like post a message, wait for me to look. Wow, I don't actually. You can comment as much as you want. Um, Mods just don't go crazy on timing people out. Give something. It's while you're watching me paint, letting people comment gives you something to do, something to watch. All right, he's got like this very noticeable cheekbone. I've noticed. So let's add that shadow there. All right, paint is a little dry. Let's get the paintbrush a little more wet. Let's see the chin, shadow, not too dramatic. Side cheek here. Boom. Another cool thing about shadows is if you do too many and it goes too dark too fast, guess what? You can paint over it and you can make it light again. That's okay. Like right here, I don't know how. I think it looks all right. This is starting to kind of look like Benson Boone though too. So you never know. Let's see. He said fish like 500 times. That's fine. Let him do 501. That's okay. Um, let's get some emojis in the chat. Hit the like button. Right? Help the algo. Help Mr.Renken out. If you guys really want to, if y'all fans and you want to help me, y'all appreciate what I do and you want me to keep doing it, hit that like button. And then if you like my videos and you want to share it to where, like someone said, Mr. Renken should be rewarded with this. Share my content out there so more people will see it. And then YouTube will pay me. I don't need people to donate, but I would like the big multi-trillion-dollar company to pay their fair share. I'm just saying. Someday. But I noticed they said January 15th they're changing the way they pay people. Um, I think it had something to do with AI videos. There, too many people are making videos using AI and then plopping them all on the internet, and so they're having to pay. Well, RDD's in the chat. He says, "Thank you so much for drawing my profile picture." Well, you betcha, buddy. I love your content. You and what is it, Josh Draws and Studio of Art. There's a couple others that are all in your community. You guys are killing it on YouTube. Your style of art. I think you draw people in, and like it keeps your attention. So you guys, you got some skills, RDD. You got some talent. So congrats to you. Glad you liked it though. So tell it to my chat. Y'all don't know, go check out RDD. That guy's got some art skills. Y'all think I'm good. I'm built different. Then again, I think RDD. I don't know. You seem like you're probably in your 20s or something like that, or younger. You guys are like entrepreneurs on YouTube, already making content, and in your 20s or even younger. So I think Josh, I think, is like 17. So 12, 12. Yeah, if you are, that is amazing. I'm jealous. So you guys are killing it. If I could go back in time, I did wish I started making YouTube stuff a long time ago. But there is no such thing as a time machine. So you know when the best time to start something is 10 years ago. The second next time to start something is now, because if you keep waiting, well, nothing ever changes. So, like I said, one day maybe I will be as good as you, Artie. I know I'm way older than you, and I've got a lot more time doing this art stuff. But you definitely been killing it on the YouTube scene. So good job. I praise you. Let's see. Quinn still lives, has an idea. All right, what's your idea? What you got? Is this life changing idea? Right now, I'm just going back and I'm blending, which some of you probably already know. Highlights, shadows. There's got to be a transition between the two. Well, then there's a thing called midtones. So, anyways, all right, hold on. You made my day. Well, you make my day. Um, when you commented me next, right? Bet. So, all right, let's see. Wait, Quinn still lives. Yes. Wait, did I see? Wait, if you get everybody to say add the brother, he might add him. What brother? Is it my brother? May I have some oats? Is that brother, or are you talking about my brother? I'm lost. Why is I need a bigger chat on my phone, or maybe I just need a bigger. Add your brother. Add my brother. I don't know. I don't know if he would like that. My brother's a very private person. He doesn't like attention. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just got him all wrong. You like Nicolas Cage? Oh, I look like. I've actually heard that I look like Nicolas Cage when I was like 10 years ago when I was first starting out as a teacher. My students said I looked like Nicolas Cage. I don't know if it's the beard. I don't know. Maybe it's the eyes. My dad kind of looks like him though too, and so me and my brothers, we all kind of look alike. So I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But anything you guys say, I'm a more positive person than a negative person, so I'll take it as a compliment more than anything else. Do do do. Let's see. Let's darken that area right there. Ah, do it, lady. RDD, if you're still here, do you know what this meme is? Have you seen the do it, lady stuff? Anyways, uh, the Genus Twins. Hello, hello, welcome. Just FB. If I don't know what that blue shirt. I did the blue shirt guy. He's right here. He's right there. Or are you talking about Ryan Reynolds blue shirt guy where he plays Guy or whatever? Anyways, oh, I feel like I heard somebody. Trying to get caught up. Oh, I did hear somebody. Somebody's trying to get in the door. Uh-oh, I may have to put you on mute or log off. Anyways, covering the camera. Anyways, you didn't see that one coming. Keats is back. I think Keats just lives here. Uh-oh, I hear somebody trying to come in. The fun may be over, guys. Until next time, if I gotta log off abruptly, I apologize. I just I try to respect the other teachers that come through. They don't want to be on camera or be heard. So it is what it is. I'm a respectful human being. I try to think about others and be what is that word? Respectful, understanding. I feel like, does the face look good? Is it popping? The shadows highlight. They look all right. So I don't know. The person's trying to get in the door. I can hear them pulling, but it's like their key fob's not working. Anyways, if I log off, I'm sorry. But thanks for coming. I enjoyed y'all chit-chatting, watching, hanging out, giving me ideas. But right now, I think, well, we're okay. Oh, they're back. They're back and forth. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. No, I think we'll be all right. It's Miss Johnson. All right, we need to add shadows to. Still recording. Dang it! I forget to unrecord. I don't want to fill up my hard drive space. All right, ask and add him. Ask and add who? Wait, ask him. Wait, what? Wait, wait a minute. Attention, Mr. Renken chat. Everyone chat. Ask and add your brother and Vaz. Do not time them out. Ask and add your brother. What does that mean, Steelers? What do you mean, my brother? I'm confused. You guys, I'm confused. What is going on here? Your brother, my brother, my brother. I have two brothers. I should add my brother on the meme. I don't know if there's any memes of him. They want your brother on the. You guys want my brother on the wall? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll ask him if he wants me to add him to the wall. Thing is would he want to be on the wall for memes or a legend? So I'm pretty sure he'd want to be a meme more than anything. That's his personality. He's a cat guy, I believe. Miss Ring, are you subbed to my channel? I don't know. I might be. I actually do sub to some of y'all. Oh, my computer died. Stop it, computer. Stop going. Stop going to sleep. Oh. Why did I put myself in these positions of drawing, painting things that take a very long time? This was supposed to be fast. It's taking a very long time. Anyways, I should do Mr. Clean. Is that a meme, Mr. Clean? You're watching Twisters. Peace out. All right, enjoy. I think I'm going to be going to Jurassic World. So I'm trying to get this done somewhat in a timely manner. But some of this is taking longer than I thought. Ooh. All right, we need a shadow over here. Because you're staring at my bald spot. It's okay. It's genetics. Maybe when I'm rich and famous, I'll get a hair transplant done. Anyways, Mr. Clean, I'm subscribed. I don't know. Go Turtle Bear. If you go to I don't know, one of your settings, you can see if who's subscribed to you. and it will show you if I'm subscribed, because I don't know. I might be. If you make stuff, like you make videos that are art videos and stuff, I usually follow because I like to watch those stuff. So, anyways. Oh, I need a shadow here, but not as dark as that one. I'm running out of paint, but it just went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. But I didn't buy tan paint. That's my problem. Anyways. Ah, and pause. Anyways. Oh, Mr. Good day from Australia. What? No way. How do y'all find me? You guys just browsing YouTube and I just pop up? Uh, we need some Australian memes. You got any ideas? What's big in your country? Yeah, continent. Which is it? Anyways, what's big going on over there? What are y'all into? Right now, we're into Aura boat farming. Is what the U.S. because I see all the videos of people riding their boats around and they're like doing crazy stuff. Anyways, I'm running out. I need orange. Can you show respect to Roger the chick by painting him on the wall of legends? I don't know who that is, but I'll have to look that up. Anyways, we need to draw AFL teams. Reagan the breakdancer. Yeah, I've heard that one. I don't do much. I don't know Raja. Ugh, to pay respects to him. Does that make me a bad person? That's the thing about everything. I don't know everything. Australian football. Okay. Is that like soccer? Is that what we're talking about? Uh-oh. My family's texting me. Ugh. Hold on, let me text them back. I already put it in yesterday. It just needs to mix up, or we might need more. Da, da, da. Anyways, let's see. Australian football. Search him up. It's so sad. All right, I'll look at it. Like NFL. The kid's baby chicken dies and everybody thinks it's sad. All right. Do shrimp and a Barbie meme. Okay. We need another shrimp on a Barbie. Is that like a no? What was it? There was a movie that came out. The shrimp on the Barbie had like Cheech and Chong, I think, was in it. I could be wrong. Should paint Juice World. Anyways, you play like football. You play without helmets. Exactly. Is that like rugby? No, I don't know. Art Sphere, what's up? Welcome. We's painting chit. Do it, lady. Do it, lady. Anyways, tried to. I ran out of orange, and so my shadows were looking uh, too brown rather than the skin tone that I wanted. But that's okay, because if we mess up, we just add more light color to it. And we blend it in. And then because there's already one other color in my paintbrush, I just keep moving it around and it'll kind of let that paint come out and through it. And so the joys of a paintbrush rather than paint pens, you can actually kind of manipulate the paint. So, but I like paintbrushes for, what do you call it? For outlining. I don't really like doing. I notice a lot of YouTubers they use paintbrush the paint pens like Posca markers because they like it's a very opaque paint. Like it goes on pretty thick, and so they'll paint the whole entire thing with the pen. I don't like doing that. I like using just a paintbrush. But to each their own. Anyways, that's my thought process there. Let's make this just a little bit darker. Oh, that's way too dark. That's not orange enough. Oh, my back. This is killing my back. Oh, about problem. I don't like painting these ones on the floor. I don't know what to say. It's amazing. Well, thanks, Harper. I gotta go. Bye, Turtle Bear. Thanks for coming. If you could buy any animal ever, even about I would buy a sea otter. Uh, period. Period. Anyways, my brother said you're the best painter he's ever seen. Well, thanks, Grinding. I ain't the greatest, but he's probably just never seen very much. I have a guy that works up here in the school, and he says I'm the best art teacher he's ever seen. And I was like, how many art teachers have you seen? And I'm the only one. So it's like, aha, busted. If that makes any sense. And I need darker, darker. I also probably should switch paintbrushes, but that would take up more time, and I'm trying to get these things fast. Anyways, true. Maxwell the cat. I'm doing keyboard cat on here soon. What's up, Joseph? See you in the next live. Hi, Artsphere. Thanks for coming. Have a good one. Miss Mir is not here, Joseph. Ugh. Everybody's gone because it's Friday and it's the afternoon. Sorry, buddy. Do, do, do. Please do Ninja's low taper fade. I already did low taper fade. It's on the first wall. Tell me you don't watch my videos without telling me you don't watch my videos, Jaya Selva. That's fine. We got to get Maxwell the cat next time. Yeah, well, I'll try to get him up there. There's Maxwell the cat, keyboard cat, and then there's one more I can't recall, but attention to Mr.Renken in chat. I should draw a red panda. He's still trying to get me to do a red panda. Still doing it. He's my hype guy, so this is why he's the hype guy, because uh, he never stops. All right, this finger here is a shadow underneath where the finger turns, twists, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just making this up. If I didn't have a reference photo, I think I would still know where to put stuff, but I try to follow the reference. I think after you do this for a couple decades, yeah, you kind of just everything is what it is. Do troll face. I have several troll faces up on the wall. it was like the meme video, like 60, or 57, 58, somewhere around in there. It's this guy. It's Chit. Do it, lady. Do it, lady. Do it, lady. You know. If you don't know what this meme is, it's okay. I'm just really early to it. So you will probably be seeing it on your feed at some point in the near future. Oh, that's the guy yesterday. See, Spaghetti knows what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to do something that's new. Um, Trying to get ahead of the curve of the internet. So I noticed that my views have dwindled because I know the algorithm works on search trends. What word is searched most? That's why YouTubers and TikTokers usually make the same type of content because they know that's how the algo works. So, anyways, I'm trying to fight the algo. This is why when like movies come out, like when Stitch, everybody was making Stitch videos, and How to Train a Dragon, everybody's making How to Train a Dragon videos. Hi, can you draw my profile picture? It's day 13 of asking. I tell everybody this, maybe, I don't know. The more you comment, the possibilities is a yes. So I always look at I go to my community tab on YouTube and it shows like top number of comments that I've liked or hearted or how many have showed up to live. So you guys, I don't know. Someone said there's a leaderboard on YouTube Live, and so I look at that and see who was here the longest and stuff like that, and so it just increases your chances that I pick you. And then also I look at profile pictures and I go, that would be cool to draw, and I pick it just because I want to draw it because it'd be fun to draw. So does that make me a bad person? I don't know. Sorry if it does, but that's kind of how I chose how to do stuff. Uh, I'm a variety streamer. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. It's like when I teach, I don't teach the same stuff. Like I try to change it up because I get bored. I know I get bored doing it. So like this year, I'm teaching an advanced art class, which is kind of got me excited, but also worried because then I got to come up with all new content. So it's going to be more work. But if you haven't met me, I don't mind doing more work. I'll do the work. Your profile picture is boring. That's okay. Sometimes boring, I'll do it because I can get it done quickly. You're a great artist. I pick both. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Bye, Turtle. Thanks for coming. What grade? I teach 6th through 8th grade. I teach middle school. I teach the kids that are like super immature, and then there's the kids that are like, I'm too cool for school. Let me put my hoodie on. The water is gross. Oh, I got to clean the pool out when I get home. That's what it sounds like. It's like a lake. Yeah, I need to go and scrub and reshock it. So what happens? Our family, they use the pool straight for 3 days, and then they stop using the pool for like a week, and then I go out there and clean the filters and stuff, and no one using it, so like nothing ever gets stirred up, and so the algae starts to grow. It's the thing about owning a pool, you got to use it. Do I let them wear hats? Technically, no. Most of the time, I don't really care, but administration, they're the ones that are like, make sure kids aren't wearing hats in the building. So I just do. I do what I'm told. I try to follow the policies of what my boss and stuff wants. Happy admin, they usually leave you alone as a teacher. So when teachers get all mad at me, they're like, "Why are you not me about taking my hat off?" And it's like, I actually don't care, but I'm just doing it because if my principal comes in here and they see you're wearing a hat, and then they're like, "Mr. Renken, why are you letting these kids wear hats?" And it's like, ugh. I just don't care. Let them wear a hat if they want to wear a hat. Let them wear hoodies over their head, but no, I gotta follow procedures like everybody else. That's why when kids get all mad at students for things, most of the things are just teachers are just we're being enforced to do it. We feel the same way about who's telling us to have to do things. Like we feel just like students. So I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. I know hoodies and hats. It's a respect thing. I know it's a respectful thing, generational thing. Uh, Packus 905. Thanks for coming. Have a good one. Mr. Renken, I have a cool video idea. You should do Dr. Seuss with little kid paint in honor of his books. Yeah, I'll probably add Dr. Seuss. Um, so anyways, my wife is texting it, and so that means I need to call it an end. We're almost done. I just got to add the outlines on this and add a few little highlights and shadows on the blue here, and this one's pretty much done. But thanks for showing up and coming and being live here. Glad you're all here. I'll see you in the next one or in another short. So sorry, I just randomly like, hey, I will do it, and bye. So, anyways. Reagan, I have a question for you. End it. What you got? Cheese. Have a good one. Bye.